If you're planning to build in Port Harcourt and you're asking yourself this question, what should I build? You don't want a situation where you put over 9 figures in building a house and you're not making any substantial rent. In fact, if you look at the rent you are going to be making from the traditional rental value of properties right now, you ask yourself, how long will it even take me to make back the money I am putting in building this house? Not to talk about making profit. If you're asking what is the best thing I can build in order to make more return on investment from the money I am putting into building this house, then watch this video to the very end. This video is made specifically for you. Today, I'm going to be highlighting an opportunity in the market for you, show you the problem, show you the demand, and also how you can take advantage of this demand to make good return on investment from building rental properties in Port Harcourt. Let's get right into it. There are different groups of people looking for properties in the market, but I want to highlight this particular group for you. There are corpers, core members. Port Harcourt on its own is one of the top states for deployment of corpers in Nigeria after Lagos, Abuja, and Akwa Ibom. What this simply means is that all year round, there is a huge number of graduates that are deployed into the state to work as corpers. What we are seeing in the market is the majority of these corpers have nowhere to stay. In fact, currently, between 2025 and 2026, over 7,000 corpers have been deployed to Port Harcourt, and less than 10% of these corpers have housing provided for them. Now, this is the problem. They come into the state, some of them, this is their very first time staying in Port Harcourt. They have no families, no friends, nobody they know in Port Harcourt. And when they come into Port Harcourt, the number one thing they look for is where to stay. When you look at what corpers are being paid, majority of them cannot afford rent more than 500,000 naira. But currently in the market, for you to even rent an apartment, say even self-con, majority of landlords tell you to pay 2-year rent. Now, averagely, the cost of a self-contained in Port Harcourt is up to 500,000 naira. When we come to the location where there are a lot of amenities and even locations that are central in the town, the rental value of a self-contained apartment goes as high as 700, 800,000 naira. Now, imagine a couple coming into the state, the person is going to just serve for 1 year, and the person is being asked to pay 2-year rent in a good location that is close to their area of work. That means averagely a couple should have up to 1 million naira to be able to rent in Port Harcourt. This is a huge problem in the market, and if you are coming into the market to solve this problem, you are tapping into an unsatiable demand. What I mean by that is that all year round there are corpers coming into Port Harcourt looking for rent. In a year period, up to 3 badges are being deployed. If this badge is leaving, another one is coming. What it simply means that you will never not have your building fully occupied. Literally, people will be booking ahead of time to stay in a building that provides housing for core members. Are you seeing it? Corpers are looking for affordable housing. Corpers are looking for places they can literally pay 1 year and stay for their 1 year period of serving in the States. But when you come into the market, majority of the things you see are 2-bedroom apartments, 3-bedroom apartments, and very few affordable 1-bedroom and self-con units. This is the rental gap in the market when it comes to building for this group of people. Imagine you come into the market now and build a co-living apartment complex just for core members. This is how you tap into a known demand in the market and position yourself to make premium return on investment from the amount of money you're going to be investing in building this. Now, what is a co-living space? A co-living space is basically a 1-bedroom apartment that 2 people share. Because 2 people are sharing it, they have their own space. One person have their own space where they can put their bed, their personal belongings. Another person have their own. So it's literally 1-bedroom apartment that you divide. The only thing they share is the living space, the kitchen, and the bathroom. Every other space, they have their own personal space. Now imagine you come in and build that, and people rent averagely, one space for average 500,000 naira every year. And you have up to 25 to 30 units of these co-living spaces. Do the calculation yourself. This is how you tap into the market demand and position your building to become a cash cow. If you're coming into the market right now and you are asking, what should I build? The easiest way to find this out is just to understand the demand in the market. This is one of those demands. There are a lot of demand in this market, a lot of rental gap in this market that you can come in and strategically position yourself for. Now, if you want to do this and you don't know the best ways to position your building, the best areas to have this building situated, you want also the strategy to come into the market and milk the demand in the market, then go ahead and reach out to me. Let's have a one-on-one call, have a strategy section, and let's see how you can position your building so that if you are putting in that much money to build a rental apartment, it makes you a substantial return on investment for the money you are putting into building that apartment. If you're looking to build, you are planning to build either now or in the nearest future, and you want someone that can literally show you what the market is saying, what you can come and do in the market, depending on the location of your land, depending on where you are looking to build, then go ahead and reach out to me, book a one-on-one section, and let's discuss in depth on how you can tap into the demand of the market to build sustainable cash flow property for you. If you're meeting me for the very first time, I am Josie Nadi of Josie Maria Real Estate. We help you engineer your building to become your cash cow, discover the demand of the market, and also turn your building to become a cash flow property that literally pays you for life. Go ahead and reach out to us and let's discuss. I will see you in the very next video. Bye.